Okay, I got you on camera.
All right.
Remind me of your name?
My name's Warren.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
And it's Urban Dozer on YouTube.
Urban Dozer?
Yeah.
Sure. I will.
Coco.
For sure. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pioneer Polly. He's we saw him down in Souk a few weeks ago, but we had a big fire that shut us down. So that's where we usually go and take people.
Okay.
Like panning and
right, whatnot.
But it was shut down for weeks, so I got a plane up on the Lost River.
Oh, nice,
Lost
nice.
Creek up by Port Renfrew here. Some smokes for you too. For the fucking,
thank you, bud.
for your day.
Thank you.
You're low.
Yeah. And it's gonna rain probably, so it's gonna be hard to find butts.
Yeah. But yeah, Souk River's pretty good. Like it's like guaranteed.
Yeah.
You know, you'll find stuff.
Okay.
But you're not gonna get rich doing it.
Right, like
And
I just want to do it for my channel so that I can show my kids, like, since I don't have them, how to do it and everything else.
That's right.
And also to show other people who have had cancer, survived, or who have multiple sclerosis like me, can still get out there and go gold panning and, you know, enjoy nature.
That's the thing, man. I just love being out there and hanging out with people, and it's hard work, but it
really is.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got these last week. That's a quarter.
Oh, nice.
But
nice little nuggies.
those are all the same ones. But there's a couple more. We found about
pickers.
Yeah, pickers. Yeah, we found about 15 in one little pocket on my claim. And we worked there, dude. I worked there for fucking like so many hours and got nothing.
Right.
And then we got one little flake. It's like, something's wrong. Dug a big fucking hole, huge rocks, flipping them over. But these ones here, I got a winch now that I run with a drill.
Okay.
And block and tackle. So like,
wow, yeah,
I
you can get
can
some
pull a car with
moving.
it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so we flipping over some big rocks now.
Canada's been, even though I was born, raised in America, never visited, I've always wanted to go to Canada. Because it's one of the, even with all the bullshit that's going on now, I still think it's one of the greatest countries out there.
It is in some ways, but our politics are fucked.
Yeah, it's like that in every country.
And it's happening here too. You know, the divide between the rich and the poor is just getting bigger and bigger, and it's fucking terrible. But I find Americans definitely more friendly than Canadians. Canadians are kind of standoffish.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not that friendly. Don't trust anybody really. It's really hard to get to know, like to get into a group.
Right.
Unless you got something in common, like if you're a prospector, you can start hanging out with other prospectors and stuff. But,
yeah. You haven't got anything in common, like those people that are in my situation that are doing worse than me probably can't even get in and get help to get out of what they're doing.
It's tough. My wife works with a lot of the homeless population, and she works in addictions, and it's tragic, man. Like just the way that people treat homeless people and people with addictions like they're less than human. And it's fucking horrible.
I've seen that all the way from Eugene to McMinnville. Yeah.
People don't get it. People think it's a choice. They don't understand all the things that put those people in that situation.
Yeah.
And
some of them that are in the situation like me are trying to work their way out of the situation instead of doing meth or heroin or fentanyl or any of those hards,
Yeah, I know where we are. It's a lot cold. Like it's fucking cold in the winter, right? So people do meth to stay warm, and they do meth to stay up all night. Otherwise, their shit all gets stolen.
Right.
And
that's like.
And so they don't have to eat because meth's cheaper than food.
And it does. Like 12 years ago, I used to be an addict, and it would suppress my appetite, and I'd have to eat, and I was still fat.
Yeah. So, but prospecting is fun. I actually would like to get a claim down here. I was talking to a couple of my buddies up there that are Americans, so they can buy them.
Right, yeah.
And we want to start making more trips
That'd be cool.
down here because
Right.
it's more year round. Like our season's a lot shorter up there just because of the weather. But on the island, like we don't get a lot of snow or anything, but
That's lucky.
it's fucking cold, though.
Right, yeah, and I can't do too cold because I just can't stop shaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's the MS.
Yeah. So we're thinking about doing that, but to try and find somewhere that hasn't been worked really hard is pretty tricky. But there are some creeks that I know. I think it was Oregon said that there's a few creeks now that are open to dredging.
Yeah?
So suction dredge, like
Oh,
4-inch.
That's cool because I remember like a few years ago they outlawed anything with a motor.
Yeah, but there's a few creeks now. It was on one of the gold claims for sale
Okay.
sites.
Yeah,
They-
right. Like I go to those too. And I'm always looking because one of these days I hope to have one of my own.
Yeah, I got one. The 4 of us went in on it.
Right.
And, so it wasn't that much, and it's worth what we paid for it just to have a spot and go camping and all that. But I don't know. It'd take a long time for it to pay for itself with gold off of there.
Yeah, right.
But we'll see.
Especially even though the price is way up per ounce. Still.
Yeah. But there's spots that are 15 minutes from my house that I can go.
Yeah. That's cool.
So, and there's a new one I just found out about. I've been trying to find out this one creek in this little town called Ladysmith for probably 15 years.
Oh,
Trying
wow.
to find out which creek it is. No one fucking tell me.
Right.
And someone told me the other day.
Oh,
told
nice.
me exactly where to go on the creek and everything. So when I get back next week, I'll be hitting that one up.
Oh, that'll be dancing too afterwards.
Yeah. So, but we do some. I got a Hilti drill, hammer drill.
Okay.
And we go up and just take samples out of the mountain to
Right.
do some mineral stuff. And it's not just about gold. It's about I come home with pockets full of rocks.
Same. Yeah, I do the same.
This is a cool rock.
Yep.
So.
I found some that were like a geode, but it was a geode on the outside and on the inside.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really cool. I had it on my YouTube channel, and you could see the crystals growing from it and on the inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was really
Nice.
cool.
I was just reading a news article about opals in Oregon.
Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, oh, bet me I want to go looking.
Yeah, and so I want to do that, and then the geodes. There's some valley over here. I forget the name of it, where there's lots of geodes.
Yeah.
And my prospector watches, and he's like, they're everywhere. So,
Your human
anyway,
must not trust anybody.
I gotta run. I gotta get back to my kid and my laundry.
All right, yeah,
Good
good
to
one.
meet you.
You too.
And I'll jump on your channel there.
Thank you.
And I can message you from there. So if I come down.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a TikTok.